I 48? Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Get my honest thoughts on another project is being ran, and today I am more about average excited to be checking out the number 48 most popular project in all the games. A game that I only know about because I have seen them advertise on Facebook, like a lot. That is One Hit Heroes co-op boss battles with only 1 HP. So pick your hero, take down bosses to unlock card packs and power up your team, save the world with just 1 HP in this co-op card game. So I immediately, there's one thing I like here, there's one thing I don't like here. Hey, see Goody, first and foremost, if you've watched this channel, you probably already know. Really, somewhere here, I should know the player length, the time count, and the age. I should know if there's a solo mode. I should know if this goes to 5 players. I should know if this has a great price. There's so much more that I should know about this game. And looking at the main image, all I see is, hey, there's a box. There's games in the background that are blurred out. And then there's numbers 1, 2, 3. I don't know why that would possibly get anyone excited. There's some dice, which I think are custom, but we're zoomed so far out that, you know, it's like it's not impressive. And then I see cards, which are at this are just colors. Like I can't even make out anything that is there. So this main image is terrible. I honestly can't even really see the box that well. Like, what's on the front of the box? I think that's 3 people, right? I think that's a dude to the left, and maybe a tiger lady to the right. I don't even know. So we're so far zoomed out on everything, nothing at all excites me about this game from that image. And I think that image is really just hurting this thing a lot. That being said, I did think they did a great job bottling down exactly what the game is. It's supposed to feel like a video game in that situation where you're fighting a boss and you only have 1 health. I also like the fact that I know it's a cooperative game as well. But it's raised $161,000. Wowzers. Whatever they're doing on the front end to get people interested, whatever they're doing on Facebook, you should copy that, potentially, because it looks, wow, that's great. As always, though, with the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Wow, I'm just so flabbergasted that that's doing so well. For that main image, it's just so nothing. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? And I want to know what you're doing advertising-wise. Let's go. Wow, that was really slick too, and we go straight to a personal touch. Once again, it kind of just hammers home exactly from the makers of 5 Minute Dungeon, which is a huge casual game. That makes so much sense. I knew there was something I had to be missing there. $161,000, that's a big chunk of change.
Hi, I'm Connor Reed.
And I'm AC Atienza.
8 years ago, we launched our very first Kickstarter for 5 Minute Dungeon.
There we go, great way to start.
Blast launching games on Kickstarter ever since.
Just like 5 Minute Dungeon, this game was built around working together to overcome a very specific challenge. I'm happy to say...
So, first thing, I immediately, can you do it? Done. Not only have you done something, you've done a couple things. So can you do it? I'm not worried about it. Do I want it? How much is it? Let's get into it.
Say that after more than 3 years of development, our biggest game yet is finally ready.
One Hit Heroes.
Ooh, wow. Even if that is just the prototype components there, that was a really nice table set up there with the inlaid boards. Everybody having their own little unique little area right there. That looks good.
In this co-op game, every episode transports you to a different setting.
One little thing they did there that I really appreciated was I saw just a smidge bit of the plastic box insert and how nicely it's going to hold everything in there. And most likely how it's going to have room for expansions there. Just a nice little thing right there. Doesn't slap you in the face, but it makes me feel quality about the game already.
Transports you to a different setting, each with its own deadly adversaries to overcome. And, while your enemies have plenty of health, your team only has 1.
Which means you'll need to take down the boss before they can land a single hit.
That sounds fun.
When you're constantly on that razor's edge, you'll want to attack as fast as possible, but dealing damage makes the boss angrier, meaning they'll unleash even stronger moves.
In other words, becoming a one-hit hero won't be easy.
But if you succeed, you'll be rewarded with curated card packs filled with powerful loot. This lets you improve and specialize your hero to match...
I swear that guy in the green flannel is you, but like 15 years younger. Now I really got to focus on who the green flannel guy is.
It's your playstyle.
Oh, that guy. Oh, God, just from the side, I see it. I see it. Oh, my gosh, I totally see it. I think my hair back in the day looked a smidge bit better. But then again, I also really took care of it. But yeah, I see it. I 100% see that.
Maybe you'll distract the boss before it can attack. Or you'll get some fancy new armor. Or maybe you'll just go with the biggest gun.
So not the most on the cards, but I do like the when destroyed, burn this card, and like little stuff like this I really appreciate. Like, because at first glance, like this card, I'm like, it looks fine. But when I see stuff like that, it's just those little attentions to detail that make games run smoother and make game experiences better. You've essentially taken a question that was going to be asked by someone potentially, and you've just got rid of it by just adding this little extra bit on the bottom here. So I really do appreciate that.
You can find. The more bosses you defeat, the more cards you get to add to your armory to deepen your pool of options each time you play an episode.
Fun.
But victory is never guaranteed. Not only is each boss tougher than the last, but each one has a different strategy to take you down. You won't stand a chance unless you work together. You'll need to use your hero's unique strengths to cover for each other's weaknesses.
I feel like we're going long here. If this were the Oscars, the music would start hitting right now. Also, these shots, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of these just above shots. I feel like it's just, we're outstaying the welcome just a smidge bit.
Whether you backed our first step into crowdfunding, 5-Minute Dungeon, you're joining us from the Actually campaign, or you're...
Oh, they did Actually. I like that guy. He's hilarious, by the way. I love this guy. I don't know his name. I feel terrible. I've watched tons and tons of hours of that guy. I love that guy. But no, I don't know who the hell that is.
The Actually
And the Actually, that game did look a lot of fun. I remember not liking the Kickstarter, but I remember the game looked fun.
campaign, or you're just browsing coming across us now. We couldn't have gotten this far without you, and honestly, it's a dream to make games full-time. It's thanks to your support that we can keep this dream alive.
Thank you for backing One Hit Heroes, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Nice personal touch. Makes me feel way more comfortable with the Can You Do It through the roof. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. I think it looks fun. I imagine it's going to have a very reasonable price, because nothing I saw there like was that amazing in components. They all look very nice, but nothing was like crazy. Because I imagine that, well, yeah. So, yeah. Do I want it? Yeah, I do. How much is it? Hopefully we're beating around the bush. We get to the price. We did not beat around the bush, and we got ourselves a good price. Honestly, that I would put up on that marquee, once again, that really boring marquee, the generic, because it's like in the background you just have blurred out games. Why not $49? Starting at $49. Obviously, I know there's going to be a much more expensive pledge level than this one, because I'm not a child, and I know you clearly are going to sell more than 3 decks of cards. But Wiggles 3D, we've been happily making games for over 20 years. We launched our first Kickstarter thing and haven't looked back. Cool. So 2 people here. Fine. We got links over here you can click on. Let's see. So they did that. Let's make sure people got their stuff. Yeah, 5-Minute Mystery. Ooh, cool. Is this one out? Is there any plan for a printed card version of the credit cards so that those wish to play without paper printouts can do so? I never received anything. How do I log a complaint? So 1 month ago. So good customer service here. We have received your email on this topic. We'll respond there. Cool. Nice. I hope now the campaign is finally over and the team can have a breather that they will consider making a corrected cards pack at a reasonable price for those who would love to have a full game with corrected cards but in a clean and tiny way rather than printed PDF stickers over. That's interesting. Okay. It says that my deluxe delivers good, but there's nowhere. So they're doing good customer service here. And it looks like the... Oh, hi, boy. My dog just came up to me. So, yeah, that's like 2 people out of 13,000. So take everything you see there with a grain of salt. So can you do it? Yeah, I feel good. Let's check out the 5-Minute Mystery. Make sure this one's out. I have a question about the solo mode. Cool. Yeah, they're in there. They're still doing 2 years ago. Cool. So can you do it? Yes. Excellent. The video made me feel comfortable. That hammer's at home. How much is it? Yeah, $49. Honestly, right from the jump, I think I'm in. Hey, boy, can you lay down? Like, I've answered all my questions. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Hopefully we got some gameplay videos here. I see a rule booklet already. I'm excited. Maybe some stretch goals. This may be one of the best games I've played so far in 2024. Okay. Superfluous fluff. That's a big one. It's one of the best games that I've played from someone who's played games. 1 to 4 players. Ooh, yeah, right there. I would totally put this on the marquee. Those are two great things that I think I should know before I even click on this. $49 and 1 to 4 players. That's great. The 45 minutes is also nice, too. Overview. Get set up in 3 minutes. Beautiful. That's fantastic. Like, that's great. Here's the thing. I want to spotlight that. This is exact. Can you be quiet, boy? This is exactly why I love this segment. This is just one little thing that a lot of game makers could do, but they don't do, that I think really helps your game out. Like, if you have a short... Bro, what is... Come here, I'll pet you. You got a short setup time, spotlighted. So I really do like that. I'm going to go with 1/3 of a point grade bump up. I like the cut of their jig. Co-op boss battles with 1 HP. And I'm going to do that for two things. First for this, but then also for just very clearly identifying and boiling down exactly what you're doing in the game. Really early on. Upgrade, unlock powerful cards. So $49 for the adventurer packs. It's fine. $15, you have shipping. Wow, to most countries. Okay, so we're at $64 shipping. I'm in. 63. Wow, look at this. We don't have to bury the shipping down at the bottom. It's a thing that we can put. Like, this is what I've been pounding my chest for years. I might just officially retire this segment when one day the shipping joins its rightful place in the pledge area. I know it's crazy. I know it's anti-everything that for whatever reason we do on Kickstarter, but I want to bend the industry standard because how nice is this? I know my whole price. Done. I'm done here. Now, granted, I might need more information on shipping later, but I got an idea. $64. And now I'm like, okay, the heroic, what's on this? Take on the F. So this is just an extra deck of cards for $6. All right, extra tuck box, $6. Fine, I'm in. Ultimate Co-op Bundle. Wow. Oh, this is everything. This is the 5-minute mysteries, the 5-minute dungeons. Okay. I actually prefer them including shipping, like in the pledge cost. I do. Put the dog in your lap, bro. Let me see the pup. He's like almost 60 pounds. I'm not hurting my back picking up the dog. So cool. So actually, I'm honestly very surprised that we don't have a whole bunch to buy here. It's the base game and 1 box. Okay, I'm in. Let's check out the pledge levels. So we got 207 people at the $1 pledge level. We got 178 people not getting. Wow, that's surprising. 178 people not getting that little the little expansion there, and then 1962 that are. So great, yeah. So they're following Bauer's law, and I can see why. Honestly, I'm very surprised that 178 people are like, nah, I don't even want this extra thing. That's more surprising to me than anything. I thought that number would be lower. Then let's see how much they sold of all their extra games, because this is one thing that I always recommend companies do. Like, if you just have it in the pledge cost, that's dangerous, though. That's dangerous not doing the shipping in the back end, I've heard. Just because, shipping prices could fluctuate, and that could be a lot of... Because then you're like, all right, I got to ask for more money, or I got to eat it, and I get that one. All right, so let's see how many versions... So 174, not bad. 174. Oh, I wonder. No, that's weird. So 174 gets you everything. So it's really a $90 bump up to get all this. So 2 games. Okay, that's fine. So 174. So good for them. They just got like 200 of each one of these, which, you're probably not going to go to a manufacturer that's going to give you a 200 print run unless it's it's going to lower the quality or really substantially raise the price. But 500, I mean, you got 200 in here. That's nice. How to play, one-hit heroes. So we got, is this a full how to play? $9.49. That feels promising. Full gameplay. Fantastic. And I got the rule booklet. So everything I need here. Gameplay, how to play. We don't even got previews. I'm sure they got some previews down there slumming it out. Well, let's see. Hopefully we use the quick reference. Hopefully, please. Pre-release instructions not final. Cool. So hopefully that'll have more information back there, but it looks good. Previews and reviews. Yep, there's the previews. I think Wiggles 3D are a publisher on the rise. We had a blast from start to finish. Who do you think of this one? What do you think of this one? Yeah, okay, now we're going to the superfluous fluff quotes. Great. These are so helpful that everyone just loves it. No one tells me why they love it, how it really does recreate that feel of like, when you only have 1 health. Like when you got that save point, you're like, we got to perfect it. Instead, we're just going to talk about how great it is. Same quote, cool. Always also a big fan of regurgitating the same quote twice, because I'm sure Legion Games didn't say something else. We were playing it, and maybe it's like game 2 or something, and our son said, "Is this one ours? Do we keep this? Can we have this?" So my kids liked it. Cool. That's good to know. That's better than just superfluous fluff. I will say that. When something becomes standard, it becomes easy for consumers to miss it. If it's somewhere else, I hate it when grocery stores spread products to cover spread product to cover products that have sold out. I have allergies. Oh yeah, that would not be ideal. There's an add-on that makes solo mode easier to do. Apparently, no idea why that's only an add-on. Oh wow, that's a sin. Okay, so where's the add-ons? Oh, so it's not over here. So I do have to scroll. Since you decided not to have add-ons over here, you have now put me at the mercy of your story. Because in my mind, the add-ons, I must have just missed them. They're right after the pledge level, because that would make sense. But it said they're not. If there is, okay. So not only is there an add-on section with something that I want, because I want to play solo. Yeah. So this is. All right, getting a little dicey here. So we got the component list. I don't know why we didn't just lump this in with the pledge area, but whatever. You're not up against the gun on price. I feel fine on price. Only the 6, only for the, yeah, I got it. Oh, wow. Awesome. Tabletop simulator. That's fantastic. Discord. Solo mode in Doggo. Play a loader with friends. Like most co-op games, one-hit heroes can be played multi-hand solo. However, if you're looking for a custom-built streamlined solo experience, Doggo. Doggo is available as an add-on for $10 US. Yeah, that just feels so weird. Why? Like, why don't you have an add-on section? Why aren't we pounding our chests a little bit about this? Why isn't this right after the pledged levels? It's so odd. I just, yeah, that's a really perplexing thing to do. Shipping and tag, I don't feel like that was a good idea either. I imagine they're going to sell less potentially because it's just, yeah, so $15. Especially considering I don't even need to go down here. You kind of told me the shipping price was $15, so I'm like, all right, Instaback. So yeah, I want to put that into perspective a little bit. Maybe I Instaback right there. But I'm like, all right, cool, looks fun. I'm in. I really like 5-minute, whatever the heck. And I just completely missed this. Oh, but you can, okay, never mind. But it'll pop up afterwards. I don't know. I just feel like you should totally be with the pledges. I don't feel like that's a real unrealistic thing to ask for. So we got people, your stuff, your thing. We're out. Wow, you really did bury Doggo as low as humanly possible. I mean, the only thing you put further down is the shipping. That's odd. I can see someone skimming the campaign, missing that, and being upset. 100%, yeah. Because it's not where it should be. It doesn't even have its own special area. It's just solo. Well, I guess. See, here's the thing. When I see solo mode in Doggo, I think it's just more information about the solo mode. I don't think, oh, that's a thing where I could potentially learn about a new product that I could purchase. Yeah, miss on that one. I'm going to go with full third of a point grade bump down, too, especially with how hot solo is. So we're even. So 9 questions. The card packs looks like they're one-time use. Is this a legacy game? It's more of a regular board game where we took a page from legacy games where you improve your card collection by playing more. We could have just made a normal board game. Oh, wow, that's something I think you should spotlight a little bit more. Is this a full episode, the epilogue? It'll take as long as a play as a full episode, but it's closer to one huge boss fight than 4 small ones. The rewards are also different instead of getting... How do I make sure I'm getting the Doggo pack? Doggo is available as an add-on now, and will also be in the Pledge Manager after the campaign. So if you want to avail... Yeah, okay. Fine. Solo and beginner mode, so that shouldn't be included as a tutorial thingy regardless. Yeah, that's a really odd decision. Wow, some good engagement there. 64. Ugh. 240. Holy guacamole. All right, let's see what the most engaging one is. That is a really high number. Good for them. I'm going to guess they asked a question, ran a contest, or some sort of thing. You can vote. Yep, get them voted. Get them voting. Get people voting. You'll get engagement there. Let's see what the most recent one was. Live stream announcement, new art, new design. So this is from May 1st, but this one, okay. So they tagged the pinned the most recent one. Okay. Voting complete, and now you're trying to get more voting. Awesome. Okay. It's fine. I feel like that's a good idea. Get people engaged. Get people still active in it. Because what else are you going to come back for, honestly? There's no stretch goals, there's no unlocks, there's no reason to come back excitement-wise once you give them the money. It's just, all right, take the money and get out. Which would explain why this one's a lot lower on the popularity chart. Because I think it was like 48, just because there is no reason to come back. Once you give them your money, like, am I going to vote? I got 3 kids. I don't care enough. I'm seeing some Aeon's End Astronight's DNA in this game. Was that an inspiration for the game or just coincidence? Ooh, love me some Aeon's End. Yeah. Sorry if this question has been answered. Was it possible to have more than 4 players during the play session? We tried various ways, but we were unhappy. I'm trying to figure out how you can only ship to certain EU countries, not to certain other ones. Cool. Please explain details why the add-on for 5-minute games can only be in the Ultimate Bundle for US and Canada only. Was okay, so international shipping kind of questions. They're getting in here. They're doing good customer service. At the end of the day, overall solid campaign. Final grade. Let's go. Do I want it? Yes, I do. I like the basic idea of the game. I don't feel like you spotlight your pedigree at all. Well as you should have. Let me rephrase that. Yeah, let me completely remove that statement from the table. That statement was false. You definitely spotlighted your pedigree. But I don't think you spotlighted how highly rated you potentially are. Yeah, wow. Yeah, 1,024. That's really nice. Okay. And then you have 5-minute, was it mystery? 5-minute, wait, where's the, dang it. Oh, it goes 3D. Yeah, here we go. Man, I love Board Game Geek. 1,024, 1883. Oh, they did Vila Paletti. I played that. That one's solid. Okay. I would spotlight a little bit more, but other than that, yeah, I'm fine. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. Doggo irks me. B+. I feel like that's fair. And then how much is it? Fine price. $64. Jumping up to 70 for the expansion. I mean, it's fine. Kickstarter reasonable for sure. What did I think the main image is boring. I feel like that really hinders things a little bit. I feel like the video is solid. It's fine video. Yeah, I think I'm around a B-ish, B+. Yeah, I go with a B+. I think I'm in the same boat. 1-hit heroes, co-op boss battles with only 1 HP. Looks like a fun little game. Looks like it might be a cup of tea. Be sure to check this one out because at the end of the day, they got how to play video. They got a rule booklet. They got a full gameplay. You can make an informed decision about the game. So check it out. Looks like it might be a cup of tea. And as always, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. Have a good one, and bye-bye.